Hi Stampers! Thank you for joining me this week. This week we have a really fun card. It's very easy. We'll get through it really quick. But I want to share with you, this is the card that I'm started with. This was my first attempt. But we're going to be making it totally different. And that's one thing that I love about making these is that you're all sharing what you're coming up with me. And it's really a lot of fun because what I do is so different than anybody else's, and I'm having a blast. So thank you. Keep sending your pictures. I'm really having fun with it. Thank you. All right, this is the set we're using today. I did put a list in on the email of the sets that I used and the papers that I used for this project that I showed you the picture. And I also listed the paper and the set that I used to make the card we're going to be making in the video today. All right, so this is the Prize Peonies. I just love this set. We're going to use this stamp and this stamp, as you can see, this one and this one. And this set does come with some beautiful dies. Look at these beautiful dies. This does an edge as well as it embosses. It leaves a beautiful edge. I've seen it done on a Pinterest. Don't forget, check out Pinterest. When you see a set that you love and you think you might want it, check it out on Pinterest and look at everything that you can make with the particular set. It'll help you decide whether you want to buy it or not. All right, so this is the set I used. I also use the designer series paper that does come with it. That's this background pieces. I love these pinks. This is our, this is our petal pink. And I love the way the pinks and the grays go together. This is the basic gray. And then I stamped it on white and I used the basic gray stamp or ink. All right, so that's that one that I had done up ahead of. Oh, I forgot to show you the inside. Let me show you the inside. All right, so how many of you love the papyrus cards in the way that they're finished on the inside? Look at how pretty this is. It's a piece of 80-pound paper. What that means is that there's 80 sheets of paper per pound. So it's pretty heavy. It's a cross between your cardstock and then your copy paper. It's quite a bit thicker than the copy paper, and it scores really nice and it cuts really nice, and I think it gives it a really pretty finished inside, really kind of a rich looking finish to it. All right, so that's what the card is that I did make. Now this is the one that we're going to make today. All right, I went with the Just Jade, and I used the Forever Fern set. This is another new set that we've got that's in the new catalog, the 2021 catalog. Isn't this beautiful? Just so pretty. It does come with dies. I don't have them yet. I did order them because, you know, who wants to start cutting around now? I do like to fuzzy cut, but I think it's a lot easier to use a die, right? It's got some great sayings in it too. Really sweet sayings in it. Okay, and I used the designer series paper that goes with the Forever Fern set. That is going to be my bases for my sentiments here, or what I stamped. All right, let's go over how I had asked you to cut your paper. What you have is an 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, here's the score. Go ahead and just fold it right there. Okay, let me find my bone folder. It's right here. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I did that so that you could see where the line is a little bit better. All right, so then I ask you to cut over 1.5 from the score line. And then this would be what was left over. And then I ask you to cut 1.5 again. So now you ended up with 1 1/4 left over. Great piece for later. Put it back in the same envelope or the same package, the Just Jade package. What I do is I just set it right there. See all my other parts and pieces? That way that when what I need is a little sentiment and just one little strip of paper, there it is right there in the same packet, right? Easy. All right, so now what we're going to be using out of that is what we have cut out. Okay, so we're going to take this piece and let me go ahead and really press that down. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that over, set this piece, the 1 1/2 inch strip, set it right against the corner here, just so it lines up really nice. Okay, now what I want to do is build these up. So let's get my glue and we will go ahead and attach these. You know, if you want to use tape, go ahead and use tape, but as you know, I love using glue, right? All right, so here we go. We're just going to go ahead and put a little glue on here, just like this. Okay, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to move this out of the way for right now. We'll get back to that in a minute. All right, go ahead and set this down. Eyeball it in there and then make sure my edges are pretty straight. Okay, there's one. Let's do the other two. Okay, a little bit of glue. All right, that turned out. I got a lot of glue on that one, so I got to be careful so it doesn't goosh out, right? All right, set it down. Okay, press it down right there. There's number 2. All right, now we got one more to go. Isn't that gorgeous? This is Pretty in Peacock ink. I really, really like this ink, this color. This is came out last year, and it's just a really, it's Pretty Peacock. It's just a beautiful color. It's got a little bit of blue, but it's got that turquoisey look to it. That's what I like about it. That's what it is. All right, let's just glue that down. Get through this. Sorry. Got all excited about that. All right, we just set it down just like that. Now you can do whatever you want. Any set, anything you want. You don't have to use Designer Series paper. Of course, I didn't on this one. I used Designer Series paper here, but on this I just used a solid, so you can do that also. It's up to you. All right, now I'm going to show you how to assemble it. Now I've got to figure out whether I want the sentiment up, in the middle. So, do I want this on top? Do I want that on top? All right, I think I'm going to, okay, I'm happy like that. All right, so that's up to you, you know. This is the way I want it. So I'm going to go put that one there, this one over here, and then this one down here. Now I'm going to bring this back in, and what we're going to do is make sure that this is lined up on this side. Since this is going to be my top one, I'm just going to put a little glue on the one edge. Now remember, I don't want glue in the middle, and then a little bit of glue on this side too. All right, so now I'm going to hold this down. Make sure that this side is nice and straight. Use my fingernail to line it up. Then I'm going to come down about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. And again, that's your own personality. It all depends on how close you want all the pieces to sit together. I kind of like mine just like that. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my bottom one and put that one on, and then I'm going to make sure that I have that amount at the bottom also. Okay, now remember, I just need a little bit of glue on the little bit of glue. I don't want to go anything in the middle because we've got a hole right there, right? Now let's see, I think I like this going this way. So again, I'm going to make sure that my corner's all nice and lined up. Okay, lay it down, and I want to measure it so that it's about the same that I have on the top. And I think I like these two lined up, but again, that's up to you. You could actually go one here, and then one all the way up against the edge. It's up to you. I just kind of wanted to line those two up the same. And then this one, I am going to move off to the side a little bit, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this one up. Just a little bit of glue. And a little bit of glue here. And then make sure I got it upside right. And then I'm going to move it. So I want to measure it so that this measurement and this measurement are pretty much the same. Going to move it over. I want just a little bit of the Just Jade to show there. And there we go. All right. That is how easy that card was. That card is done. Look, see, and it opens up and it leaves a hole right there. Look at that. And it even kind of looks pretty in there, doesn't it? Okay, now you would, if you want, you can go ahead and put your inside piece. You could use the 80 weight paper, or you can just go ahead and use a piece of cardstock. All right, that was my card for this week. I told you it was going to be easy. And if you decide to place any orders this month, don't forget, for every $50 that you spend, you will get a $5 coupon to be able to spend in the month of August. So it's a pretty good deal right now. Take a look at your catalog. And why would you want to spend the $5 next month? Because our holiday catalog is coming out. I'm getting those tomorrow in the mail. So once I get those, I'll figure out a way to get them to you, okay? So happy stamping. Call me if you need anything, got any questions, or whatever you want. Okay, have fun stamping. Miss you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.